Hello everyone, my name is Abdulhadi Fallatah and I'm a student in Jeddah College of Telecom and Electronics. My specialty is biomedical device technology and this is my presentation for Technical English 1 and my topic gonna be how to buy and pick your PC. I chose this topic because we all know in the pandemic with COVID everything is online. So you need something better and optimal to do your task and homework. And people who buy their PC, especially in their first time, they have the mindset of buying the most expensive PC will give you the most or the best PC experience. This is actually not wrong in the same time not right because one, not everyone can spend this much money, and two, everyone gonna have a different experience and uses for their PC. How to pick your monitor. To pick your monitor, well, if you're planning to play games, you're gonna aim for a monitor with high frame rate. If you're casual use, you're gonna aim for a monitor with bigger screen size and a better resolution. And there's another type of monitors that focus on colorization and have more realistic colors. People who benefit the most of these monitors are people like graphic designers and photographers. So pick which one you think you need. Mouse and keyboard. How to pick your mouse and keyboard? Well, my recommendation is to buy something is very comfortable on your hand, especially the mouse, because you don't want something will bother you after 1 or 2 hours of use. And if you're planning to play games, you're gonna be interested in buying a gaming mouse. And gaming mouses are very expensive, so you don't want ending up buying or spending a lot of money on a mouse that's not very comfortable on your hand. And for keyboard, well, it's way simpler because planning if you're gonna play games, you're gonna be interested in buying a mechanical keyboard. If you're casual, you're gonna buy a normal keyboard. But note, you don't have to buy a mechanical keyboard if you wanna play games. But if you have the money, buy them. CPU is the brain of the PC, one of the most expensive parts in the PC next to the graphics card. How to pick a CPU? The CPU depends on what software and stuff you're gonna let the CPU go through. So if you're, for example, streaming, editing, do 3D work, programming, you're gonna need something like an i7 and i9. This is one of the most powerful CPUs right now. But if you're playing games, you're gonna something in the mid-range, like i5 or AMD Ryzen from AMD. And if you're casual use doing browsing, tasks, simple stuff, you're gonna need something like an i3. Graphics card. I think everyone knows what a graphics card is, but how to pick one? Well, the problem with graphics card, there are just so many of them, and that because Nvidia, after every 4 and 5 years, they release a new generation of graphics card that's cheaper and have better performance than the previous one, and they don't adjust all the graphics card pricing, so they ended up staying with the same price when they first time launch. So my advice to you to do is to put your range and how much money you can put in graphics card, like for example 800 real to 1000 real, and see all the graphics card in this range and watch a video or go in a website and see all the different performance of each graphics card. I know this process is frustrating, boring, but you don't want to end up buying an outdated graphics card that aren't relevant anymore. And this is the end of my presentation. I thank my teacher Summer and DVTC for giving me this chance, and goodbye.